Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Brown and my presentation will be over the ecological perspective, using that as a theory. My focal point will be John, who is the son of Jessica. He has some developmental delays, so I figured it would be good to use the ecological perspective because it deals with an organism and their environmental relations. Ecological theory explains that a child's environment affects his or her development. So, moving along, so for my eco map, a solid line will be favorable conditions. A line with lines going through would be unfavorable conditions, and a dashed line would be tenuous conditions. So the solid lines which are favorable would go to John's mom Jessica and his aunt Sue, who takes care of him. They both nurture him within their home, and using a metaphor for John, he would be a living organism and he needs resources, and Jessica and his aunt Sue, they provide those for him. As a social worker, the metaphor for me would be as a gardener, and I would try to tend to his growth by making sure John stays in those favorable conditions. But moving on with the rest of the eco map, so the unfavorable lines would go to his neighborhood because his mom, she's afraid of him going out into the neighborhood because there are bullies, which may be unfavorable to John because of his condition. And also John's father, who was abusive to him in the past, also lives in the neighborhood, which would also make for an unfavorable condition. Also, John's school, he's in special education classes, but his mom doesn't feel that he's getting all the needed support that he needs from the school, particularly in speech. So I put a dashed line because that could be a tenuous relationship, because although the school does offer him some positive things, it also contributes negatively if he's not getting everything that he needs from the school. And also I put a dashed line as a tenuous relationship for John's grandma, because she tends to blame John's mom for his disability because she doesn't understand it, and she thinks that is the cause of his behavior, which could also be stressful for John and his mom. So that's my eco map for John, and thank you guys for listening.